Hello everyone and welcome to another best of 3 in the Intel Extreme Masters Season 2 Finals. It's another Undead versus Orc, this time, well again, a German Undead playing with Protois, who's spawning here at the top of Secret Valley in red, starting with a Fiend build, but his opponent this time, not a Dutch Orc, but a Korean one. It is Lin at the bottom in blue with Alter, Burrow and Barracks. So for Lin, it's the second best of 3 in these finals. He has beaten Hasuops with 2-0 on the first playday, and now he's facing the next German Undead with Protois. Protois, on the other hand, hasn't played in these finals yet. It is his first best of 3. He was, well, the last European who qualified for those finals. By the way, Blade Master first here for Lin. Yeah, he was the last European who qualified for those finals. He ended up on rank 3 of Group B. Then he lost against Todd in the playoffs with 3-0. But in the follow-up tournament, in round 2 of the follow-up tournament, he was finally able to qualify, beating Ciara with a 2-1 score. So I guess DK is going to be put into production here in just a second. Yeah, by Protois. Lyn scouting in the meantime. He, yeah, if you compare his building placement to Grubby, Grubby had his burrows somewhere here. A lot more modestly placed. Very hard to access for fiends, but very passive when it comes to an attacking undead. Lyn, on the other hand, very much, yeah, more forward placement of his burrows. This one keeping track of this area, basically. This one keeping track of this area, making it a lot easier to defend as long as the army of the Orc is also there, but placing the burrows in a lot more vulnerable positions. Creep route wise, he's doing the same thus far as Grubby has, but he is going to tech already without getting a Voodoo Dodge beforehand. First Fiend by Protois chasing the Peon across the map. And is Lyn actually gonna go for that Fiend? Gonna be able to deal a lot of damage against that, actually, if he tried to. And yeah, he's gonna do just that. So the Grunt, the Peon has been taken down, but now with the first Grunt coming in, the Fiend is gonna pay for that. In the meantime, we see on the minimap that the Undead is already creeping the Murloc spot. So yeah, this Fiend might run into some trouble. The Death Knight is coming from the top though. The Grunt continues blocking. The Fiend is trying to squeeze past it, but so far that's not happening. The majority of the Screep Cam has been taken in the meantime. The next coil is going to have to arrive on the Fiend here, and now I think Protois should be able to get that one into safety. So he had to spend 2 coils to save that Fiend, just to get 1 Scout Peon killed. So was that really worth it? I would claim no, because Lyn is going to keep the pressure up. He's going to continue draining mana from this DK, who's got 2 coils remaining at the moment. And the Blade Master with full mana is just now starting to use his first Windwalk, and he's going to continue chopping away on those Fiends, forcing more coils. Yeah, there's the backstab immediately. And trying to stop Protois from being able to move out on the maps around. Attempt on one of the Fiends almost worked out there, but Protois barely able to squeeze out. Another coil already used though by the DK. One of the Grunts running somewhat low. Let's see, yeah, he's sending it to the fountain immediately, not staying in there for all too long. Just continue spreading damage across some Fiends. The next coil is going to have to arrive, and it does arrive in time. Now 2 more Fiends are awkwardly positioned. Luckily for the Undead, Lyn also seems to be running out of steam slowly here. Does he get another coil? There is no mana just yet, and the Blade Master is able to get his first kill here. Gets slowed in return though and almost dies. Town Portal has to be used. So that's at least some success here for Protois. The shop has finished in the meantime though. So Clarity and a heal salve can be used immediately. The grunts healing up for free are gonna head towards the middle immediately again. And for Lyn, okay, doesn't have all too much gold currently. Getting a beast tree. He doesn't have gold for the Shadow Hunter just yet. Well, I'm assuming it might be the Shadow Hunter. We've seen TC from Lyn in the past as well, though. Yeah, the next Murloc gets stolen by Lyn. 2 more fiends are in some trouble. Speed scroll used. Is there another coil? No, there isn't. So the next fiend is gonna fall, and Lyn is making this look like it could turn out to be quite a crushing defeat. Surround on fiend number 3, and well, while I said that's a success for Protois that he was able to pull the town portal, things are still looking horrible for him. He's down to 2 fiends, despite the fact that his tech, once again, like so many times before, has been extremely late. XP wise he's behind, tech wise he's behind, in terms of army size he's behind. So the following minutes should be extremely tough for him. TC second is actually the choice for Lyn. So basically playing the style that he used pretty much in all of his games in the LA challenge. And yeah, he's been quite successful with it. So it seems like there's not really a reason not to stick with it. Protois getting some more creeping done. The Blade Master out of mana is not going to be able to steal any of the assassins. But once again, Protois is awkwardly positioned here with the grunts walling him off from his own main base. Basically, one of the grunts has to run away, as there is no coil. Killing that one is going to be a difficult task though. Oh, but the tier 2 tech is finished, so the grunt got slowed there for a moment. But still, Protois is not realizing it, not sealing the deal when it comes to killing this grunt. Yet still, with the 4 skeletons on the field, the moment it seems a little bit difficult for Lyn to actually get into a good engagement. Okay, blocking a bit here. The rest of the Orc army is coming in, though. Speed scroll, stomp. Yeah, he's splitting the fiends as best as he can. There wasn't really a good stomp to land for the TC there. Maybe now. Yeah, now a stomp hitting 2 of the fiends. One of them has to get coiled. Is it gonna get killed anyways? No, it's not, because another fiend will. And that's kill number 4, I think, on the side of Lyn. So Protois continues to struggle. At least he's probably going to get this Null Overseer right now. Gonna get his Death Knight a little bit closer to level 3. Oh, and daytime just started and a grunt has died here by Lyn. And the next one is actually gonna survive, barely.
Work complete.
Okay, losing 1 grunt to creeps at least didn't give any XP to Protois.
Upgrade complete.
And yeah, his tier 3 tech has already finished. We'll see an orb soon. We see the Wormlet just now. And actually now Lyn might be the one getting creep checked. He doesn't have a speed scroll anymore, so this TC is gonna have to be a little bit careful. Then again, there's no Nova yet and the coil is only level 1, so the damage output of Protois is still pretty limited. Scroll of the Beast, by the way, was found at the Merc camp here. Excuse me, at the Merchant here. And another grunt has died. So is there actually a shot for Protois to inch his way back into this game? I mean, Lyn has taken quite a risk creeping here. He's XP-wise, he's not even really ahead at this point, surprisingly enough. I mean, Protois got this entire creep camp, and Lyn in return got a bunch of fiends of Protois. So I guess XP-wise that somewhat balances out. Let's see, Ogre Matcha is going to drop another item here for Protois. For Lyn, the Red Drake will slowly be taken down here. Only 2 raiders at the army currently. Yeah, as you can see, it's taking a very, very long time. And Protois, with the big mana potion, is gonna go ahead and get another creep camp taken. So Yeah, I think Lyn... Okay, now the Blade Master has found the opponent again. So I think Lyn could have used his advantage a little bit better here in the past. Well, okay, not getting the last hit here, the Orc is. And the item, Claws of Attack +9, also went to the DK. Yeah, Lyn could have definitely made better use of his advantage here. It looks like he's going to be able to get to the shop. Oh, okay, never mind. The Blade Master just walking around the edge here of the forest, getting out of the field of vision of this Death Knight, who was raising his arm for the next coil already. So that was a lot closer than I thought here. At the same time though, he bought the orb, he bought the heal potion. The Vamp Aura has been found on the side of the Orc, and both of the statues have been ensnared, so there is no Destroyer form for those to get into, and a Town Portal has been pulled from the Undead. So okay, that was pretty close there with the Blade Master, twice actually. But at the end of the day, we saw... No, the Kodo didn't eat anything. We saw one dead statue and a Town Portal gone for a heal potion. Next creep camp going to be taken by the Undead. The TC finished what was left of this expansion, finds the cloak. The Blade Master is here as well. It's gonna try and not let this Ogre Lord go to the Undead. Just throwing an ensnare here, keeping the Undead at bay. Now he's coming in from the bottom with the Raiders. TC is almost level 3. He's gonna get it from the statue now. And I guess then, okay, maybe we'll have to see a stomp prior to that. Okay, now the statue has fallen. TC is level 3. The Blade Master is going for the Lich here. There's only one ensnared at the moment, as the other Raider has already fallen. Stomp is coming in against the Death Knight, and the Blade Master with a backstab finishes off the Lich at the same time. Protois has to be satisfied with killing this Raider here, but yeah, without the Frost Armor, this is once again where the Orc can steamroll the Undead. At the same time, the Death Knight is also a little bit low already. Okay, Blade Master also has got nothing anymore. He used his Invo Potion already. Kodo Beast is getting killed, and yeah, Protois is making good use of the fact that there's no more ensnare here available on the side of Lyn, so it's really hard for Lyn to provide any lockdown here, as long as there's no purge from the Blade Master. Death Knight is trying to squeeze back through these grunts. He's successful. There is the purge, and that should be another dead fiend, even though the Undead is trying to coil here. There should still be... Oh no, there was a second charge of dust that already was used, so never mind. The fiend is safe for now, but the statue won't be. Even the Lumbergoose are being pulled right now by Protois just to deal with this pressure coming from his opponent. Coil on another Ghoul, which is gonna die. Nevertheless, Blade Master is going for the Death Knight. Purge, he is in shop range. He should be able to buy a heal potion. He does so. But he's losing another fiend, and Lyn is just trading so favorably here. 49 supply against 37, and just as I say it again, just as I say it, this time Lyn is losing the Blade Master. And is he even gonna get his TC surrounded? Yes, and the TC is gonna fall as... No, he isn't, because there's no dust on the side of the Undead anymore. The Cloak of Shadows actually is what keeps Lyn in this fight. TC can continue moving. The next Raider is gonna be microed out. There is a coil available though. Doesn't use it. Uses it to save one of his fiends here. And now Lyn is gonna have to try and disengage without losing all too many units. Yeah, what a turn of events here. Losing the Blade Master right in the middle of this fight, in front of the Undead base, where half of the Orc army was slowed. And yeah, so quickly things can change. The Grunt here should probably die to the next coil. He needs like one more hit and then a coil. Okay, he decides not to coil. So many units by Lyn, safe though towards the fountain, but still he's gonna have to run. Expansion of Lyn is about to finish. TC healed back up, but the Blade Master still needs a little while. Wow, intense game. Lich never got around to buying an orb. Crypt Lord 3rd is being added, so I guess that one is going to be picking up that item. Level 3 on the Lich. So level-wise, things are looking fine for the Undead. And Lyn is actually... No, there's no way in hell that Lyn can engage without the Blade Master, right?
Our forces are under attack.
TC is there. And actually, wow. Protois is town portaling. I don't think that Protois knows that there is no Blade Master around. Perhaps that's what Lyn was banking on. Because he's tier 3, he didn't have the Crypt Lord with him, and he didn't have an orb, and there's no way in hell, usually, to take a fight at this time with tier 3 without having an orb. I mean, it makes such a huge difference, but still, given that there was no Blade Master, I think he could have fought there for a little bit, but okay, I guess he just didn't know, and he just didn't want to take the risk of engaging without having the orb. Okay, Boots of Kel'Thalas, which I guess the Blade Master is eventually going to get in his inventory. TC also level 4. So TC and DK, the most experienced heroes here on the field. Now Protois does have everything he wants to, but he did not get a new town port. He doesn't have any protective items on any of his heroes. Next Ziggurat is coming just now, so he's gonna have only one destroyer available for, you know, as long as the Ziggurat isn't finished. And now it looks like Lyn has had enough time to lick his wounds. Expansion has now been scouted, and you know, gather up again, get new items on his Blade Master, get new items on his TC, get all of his units healed up. So now he's definitely back in the driver's seat. And now the pressure is back on Protois, who did get an Invoke Potion in the meantime on his Death Knight, does get a Town Portal as well, and it looks like Lyn is very satisfied with an engagement here in the middle of the map. The first Impale is coming in, the first Grunt is about to fall, Blade Master is going for the first statue immediately with a Purge. The Storm should come in beautifully, hitting basically all of the Fiends there. The first of the Fiends here at the bottom is going to fall. The Kodos are now moving forward, trying to eat. The first statue is falling. Blade Master is untouched here thus far, has reached level 4 in the meantime as well. The TC with the next Stomp was hitting decently. One of the Kodos in a bit of trouble, but that one did already eat, so I guess it's gonna be pulled back. The other Kodo also with a Fiend in its stomach already, and this is just looking like no problem for Lyn. The Blade Master still has hardly taken any damage. Of course, the Vamp Aura also doesn't hurt. And with the next Ensnare, what's he going for? The Lich. There's still the Invo Potion on the DK, which he does transfer immediately. There is a mana for one more coil only on this Death Knight. Let's see if the TC is gonna bring in another Stomp. Yeah, there is the Stomp, and the Death Knight is gonna have to Town Portal here. Does he get the time to do so? No. Stun lasts too long, and that's the GG by Protois. A game, wow, what an interesting game. In the beginning, it looked like a very, very easy victory for Lyn, and Lyn played a very good game in the beginning. I think he gave a bit of a way back into the game for Protois when he crept pretty riskily at the Goblin Merchant, got creep checked. He excuse me, he was forced to retreat. He was forced to go to the fountain, and Protois got the remainders of that right hand side Goblin Merchant. He got the one on the left hand side, and he was just given some more freedom than was necessary from an Orc's perspective. And then in the end, or well, during the middle of the game, when it looked like it was already heading towards its end, Lyn was just starting to trade very, very favorably in between the red camp at the 12 o'clock position and Protois' main base. And I think had he not lost his Blade Master, it would have been a very, very easy game to finish off for him. The way it went, yeah, he still had to fight for it a little bit. Protois got the initiative there for a little while, and I guess he just wasn't aware of the upcoming expansion, and he didn't try and punish it early enough, or try and at least prevent the expansion from coming up. And so yeah, Lyn got the expansion up, and Lyn was given the time to get immo potions, to get his Blade Master back, to get, you know, all his units healed back up, and then things were looking great for him again, and he was able to win the end fight. Nevertheless, a closer game than many perhaps would have expected, especially after the early game. And we'll have at least one more, and that's gonna be Twisted Meadows.